Welcome to another segment of conversation. And as always, trust we are here. We are here. We are fully here for you, supporting and guiding and loving you all fully and completely. And so we do recognize that we have given many heavy topics and concepts for your consideration. And we have also been working with this vehicle quite diligently behind the scenes, as he and we are deeply wanting this to be the most effective expression for you all, to also be a support for you as you are walking the stairs, opening the doors of your awakening journeys. And so, as you have been recently introduced, or possibly reminded of how we are deeply guiding, observing, and supporting humanity, all of you here on Earth, towards the evolutionary shift of consciousness. We are wanting to expand upon this to bring a deeper understanding of just how intricately this process is being guided. As we know that many of you are feeling heavy-hearted, reactive, defensive to what is unfolding currently on your earth. We understand that many of you are deprogramming yourselves, deconditioning yourselves, as you are expanding in your awareness and your understanding of how these things are unfolding for you all. And so it is quite easy and also quite understandable from your perspective why these systems of government and education, religion, finances and corporations, the wars and the deception that are unfolding for humanity currently is a heavy topic. And we are wanting to share that, yes, from a surface level, you are recognizing these things are control and manipulation and oppression. And yet, from our perspective, as we are weaving together the tapestry of all of your lifetimes collectively, all of your experiences collectively, what we are wanting you to recognize today is how these systems, though from a human perspective, were created and cultivated for hierarchy, suppression, control, separation, are being utilized to foster many, many awakening and expansion opportunities and experiences. Just as with your own lives, you are given challenging opportunities that at the surface level are full of anger and hurt, manipulation, control. These are for your empowerment, for you to grow through and recognize how unbreakable you are. Recognize how you can expand and grow and flourish even under what may be the most difficult conditions. And so each being here has their own path, has their own life design, has their own guides, that are supporting them, whether they are open to consciously recognizing this or not. And so, at what you could consider as this late stage for your Earth planet, we are supporting. We are weaving the threads together. We are lovingly and intricately guiding the pathway of humanity in exactly the means and the methods that it needs to unfold in for this evolution to take place. And while it may sound cold, you do recognize in your readings and your own contemplations that you are so much more than just human bodies. You are souls having a human experience, and yet the soul is so much more than just these human experiences. And so, though blood may be shed, though harm may occur to the bodies, the soul is unbreakable. It is truly unshakable. Though the human processing mechanisms may seem as if they have been broken and shaken by the intensive experiences you have had here, this is not so. The soul hungers for expansion. And so, what we are offering here as we are moving into the next stages of our conversations is a release and a liberation as you are called to love and love all from the most hurt person, expressing themselves as what may be seen on the surface as the hardest villain, to those who are being hurt and who are feeling and presenting as what appears on the surface as the smallest, most hurt victim. The soul does not take on any such identities. As on a soul level, you do recognize each other. You do love each other deeply. And we do know that this will be a very difficult concept for some to wrap their heads around, to even be willing to consider. And yet, this is the evolution process of having all experiences and recognizing love, acceptance, and expansion through all, unity through all things. And so, while we could take the stance of trying to convince all and pressure all into seeing the significance of these expressions and this concept of unconditional love and acceptance for all and all things. And yet that is not our role and purpose in these conversations. It is simply to offer, and it is offering an easier, softer way with more freedom and less worry and fear and a want to control, as truly your life designs and the collective design of humanity's experience is and will continue to unfold exactly as it is needed. And so you can fight this within yourself. You can harbor resentment and be defensive and angry. You can impact the body with the perspectives, the beliefs, and the identities that the mind places upon you and that of others. Or you can be a force of peace and solace and love. You can be a torrent of awakening, as truly the healing and expansion that you engage yourself in is sent out to the collective consciousness of humanity as a whole. The energy that you hold when it comes to all things has great effect on all that you interact with and come in contact with. And so we are saying, heal yourselves, feel yourselves and your emotions, and expand yourselves beyond into love. For if you are able to love one, you are able to choose to love all. If you are able to love self, you are able to choose to love all. And as you expand self and your perspectives and understandings of this reality, this does truly create the space for all to make great strides on their own expansion and awakening journeys. And so now, as we are wrapping up this conversation, we are encouraging you as always to hydrate yourselves with love. We're encouraging you as always to consider, to contemplate, to give yourself space and grace to process what has been said here and throughout this whole series of expressions and conversations. And we are also wanting to give, in a sense, a prelude for the following chapters and exercises. As we have said much, we have expressed ourselves on a vast range of topics to help give you the seeds of what is unfolding for humanity currently. And as we can, in some ways, water and nurture these seeds, truly, this is on you. It is on you to till the soil of the mind with an open mind and an open heart to receive. That does allow the seed to be planted. It is your consideration and essentially picking apart what has been said that does allow you to water and nurture these things to grow. And yet we do understand that from your human perspectives, some of these concepts and ideas are still difficult to take in and understand. And so in the coming segments of these conversations, we will be offering you the understanding and some practices to allow you to enhance your awareness of your own inherent connections with us, your higher aspects of self, outside of your concepts of space and time, outside of your realities, in order to directly connect you with what it is you are seeking and wanting to understand and explore. As we are here, we are loving you and we are essentially waiting for you to be open to question and communicate with us directly, as this truly is where you will begin to experience and deeply understand what it is that we have been expressing. And this is a great opportunity indeed. And so, as we end this conversation, go forward with love, our friends, and allow yourselves to be free, to be open. That is all.